If you're under 28, there's a quiet trap that doesn't feel like a trap yet. It looks like, I'll get serious about money later. And then later shows up. And you're still stressed, still reacting to bills, still living the same month on repeat. Here's the thing. Most people in their 20s don't fail because they're lazy, or because they don't know enough. They fail because their money has no system. So every little surprise, a car repair, a medical bill, a job change, turns into a full-blown crisis. Today, I'm going to give you 6 things to buy before 28. Not flashy stuff, not hype, not get rich quick. 6 boring purchases that make your 30s feel lighter because you finally have options. Quick note, I'm not your financial advisor. This is general education based on patterns I've seen and what tends to work for normal people with normal lives. And if you've got serious debt or a situation that feels heavy, getting professional help can be a smart move. All right, here's the promise. By the end, you'll have a simple system you can start this week. And I'm going to ask you to pick one thing to do immediately. Because knowing is easy. Doing is the whole game. And the third item? It's the easiest money most people never claim. Let's get into it. When I say buy, I don't mean buying stuff to look successful. I mean buying leverage. Think of your life like a table with 4 legs. Stability, so you don't fall over. Protection, so one bad week doesn't erase 6 months of progress. Automation, so the right decision happens without willpower. And earning power, so your income grows over time. Most people try to start with investing because it sounds smart. But investing is the 3rd floor. If the 1st floor is shaky, you'll panic the moment life happens. And life always happens. So the order matters. Don't collapse. Stop the leaks. Turn on the free money. Build quiet ownership. Grow earning power. All right, purchase number 1 is the foundation. It's not exciting, but it changes how you breathe. Buy Subra 1, a breathing room fund. This is not be rich. This is don't spiral. Because in the US, a random $600 or $200 hit is normal. Tires, dentist, copay, laptop dies. And without a buffer, you don't just lose money, you lose peace. You start making emotional decisions, swiping a credit card, skipping bills, borrowing from the wrong place, arguing at home. Here's the key. You don't start by aiming for perfection. You start by aiming for one solved problem. One problem that used to knock you off balance, and now it doesn't. 30-second move. Open your bank app. Create a separate account called Buffer. Set an automatic transfer. Even $25 a week. Small is fine. The system is what matters. Consistency beats intensity. Micro payoff. When you have a buffer, you stop negotiating with panic. You can say no. You can wait. You can think. Now, buffer alone doesn't save you if your earning power gets hit. That's purchase number 2. Buy number 2. Protect your ability to earn. In your 20s, you can feel invincible, and I get it. But in the US, the scariest bill is not the bill you expect. It's the one that shows up when you didn't plan for it. And it arrives with a side of lost income. So the goal here is not to become a health influencer. It's to avoid the one hit that breaks the plan. This purchase has 2 parts. Part A, basic coverage choices that fit your life. Employer plan, marketplace, whatever applies. The point is, don't ignore it. If your situation is complicated, ask for help. That's not weakness. That's strategy. Part B, boring health habits that keep you functional. Sleep. Simple movement. Real food sometimes. Not perfect. Just stable. Because wealth building is not a one-week challenge. It's a multi-year game. And you need energy to play it. Micro payoff. Protecting your earning power protects everything else on this list. Now we get to the one most people miss, because they don't even know it's there. Purchase number 3. Free money. Buy number 3. Claim the free money your job may be offering. This is the simplest lever in the US, and it's shocking how many people never pull it. If your employer offers a retirement plan match, that's literally extra compensation. It's part of your pay. Not claiming it is like leaving money on the table every single paycheck. Now, I'm not telling you to max everything out tomorrow. I'm saying, if there's a match, aim to get the full match first, if you can. 30-second move. Log into your HR portal. Search 401k or retirement or match. Find the match formula. Set your contribution to the level that captures it. Then automate it. Micro payoff. You just gave yourself a raise without asking your boss for anything. And here's the open loop. Even with free money, a lot of people stay broke. Why? Because of one thing that quietly eats their future: high-interest debt and money leaks. That's number 4. Buy Bourgeois 4, a no high-interest system. Let's be real. A lot of people don't lose because they didn't invest. They lose because they keep paying interest for years. Credit cards at 20-something% APR. That's not a small mistake. That's a treadmill. So your purchase here is not a product. It's a rule. No balance that charges heavy interest. If you're carrying a balance, start with structure. Auto-pay the minimum so you don't get crushed by fees. Then pick one card and attack it consistently. 30-second move. Turn on auto-pay today, even if it's just minimum plus a little extra. The goal is to stop accidental damage first. Micro payoff. Less interest means more breathing room, more freedom, more options. Buy number 5. Boring ownership that runs in the background. Now that the leaks are under control, you build quiet ownership. Not hype. Not guessing stocks. Not doom-scrolling markets at midnight. This is the set it and let it grow lane. Broad, low-fee, long-term investing. Automated. Why automated? Because the best investors aren't the smartest. They're the ones who remove decision fatigue. 30-second move. Set a small automatic contribution, even something you won't miss. The amount matters less than the rhythm at the beginning. Open loop. All of this works better when your income grows, and that's purchase number 6. The one that upgrades the whole system. Buy number X, an earning power asset, a skill you can sell. This is the part where people say, yeah, skills, I know, and I believe you. But knowing is not the flex. Results are, most people don't need a revolutionary idea. They need one marketable skill that moves the income needle, and one communication skill that helps them ask for more, charge more, negotiate better. Here's a clean framework. One skill that creates value: data, design, coding, trades, marketing, sales, operations. Pick what fits you. One skill that sells value: clear writing, speaking, negotiation. One system that keeps you consistent: calendar plus simple workflow, plus tools. You don't need to do this for hours a day. You need to do it long enough for it to compound. 30-second move. Pick one skill. Schedule 3 30-minute sessions this week, right now, on your calendar. Not someday. Specific days. Now here's your 7-day starter plan. Simple, realistic. Day 1. Open a buffer account, plus auto transfer. Day 2. Turn on autopay for bills, credit cards. Day 3. Check your job benefits. Claim the match if it exists. Day 4. Identify the biggest money leak and cut one thing. Day 5. Set a small automated investing amount. Day 6. Choose one skill to build. Day 7. Schedule 3 30-minute practice blocks for the next week. That's it. Not perfect, not glamorous, but real. And now I want a comment from you, because this is where you prove you're serious. If you could only do one of these 6 purchases this week, which one would you pick? And what's stopping you? If you want, I'll make a follow-up video on the exact order depending on your situation: debt, low income, unstable job, or already stable and ready to grow. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.